Hello, Gary Champion, Psychic Medium, once again with a video I hope that helps. I've been doing a lot of healing videos lately. I hope it hasn't made some of you not watch them, but I experience things and then write books about them. I don't just experience them. The things I learn, I use to help people. The healing thing came out of a video, and my hands turned on, and then I began doing some free work, and then it appeared on my website, and I started teaching a class about it. Breadcrumbs leading me to do these things, and along the way trying to show you what's going on. My life's all I have, so videos are about my experiences and success, and sometimes not so successful. Anyway, I'm in the middle of writing a energy healing book, and it's going pretty well. And one of the things I'm going to include in it is something about empaths. And I did a video recently about empaths, and it seemed to help some people. Then there is the thing they call the super empath, and that's what this video is about. It's a short video. There's not much to say about it. Empaths take on everything from everybody around them. Often their moods change, and they become that abusive person they're around. It impacts them negatively. They begin feeling bad. Anyway, there is someone called a super empath, and that's what I am. That I have learned to take things that abusers say and use it on them. And how it occurred to me was, since I'm a medium, people would come to the door and say, "You shouldn't be doing this. This is against blah blah blah." You know who it is. I want to trash him, and you feel bad, you feel terrible. And then a group came to the door, and I suddenly knew something about them, and I said that. Something they had kept hidden. And they ran away. They didn't walk away, and they never came back. And the word spread throughout that town. Pretty soon, no one would come to my door and knock about anything. And it's a habit I fell into purely by accident. A super empath, and here's one of my favorite ones, kiss my ass. I use it all the time. Someone says they don't like something I'm doing, or they think I should be doing this, or they trying to misdirect or redirect what I do. Kiss my ass works really well. It's universally understood. I think probably people in the far distant regions of nowhere know what kiss my ass means. If that doesn't work, you can turn your back and point at it. Very effective, even if language is a barrier. And another one I learned really quickly was, "Go away, you're not good for me." And that one can be painful. That's one the kiss my ass is one you use on people you don't know, that are just seem to be bad people, and they're trying to co-opt me into doing their vortex of crap. Kiss my ass, I haven't got time for that. It seems to work really well. But if you have interpersonal dealings with people, that ongoing, it's hard to avoid. Work situations, family, friends, people you've just met, go away, you're not good for me. Universally understood. I had to do that to someone I knew for quite a while. I guess I've done it to a lot of people. Go away, you're not good for me. Find somebody else to pick on. You see, what the super empath does is put themselves first. What's the key to it? knowing that if I'm okay in here, then my family's okay around me. If I'm not okay in here, they're not. They're not safe around me. Things I might say or do. So the super empath sees or if you don't have a family, if you're single, and I was single for a long time, 30, 40 years, more, I don't know. In order to protect the integrity of this mechanism that I use to help people, you have to be harsh with people. Because they see an empath and they begin to say terrible things to you to control you and get you to come around to their way of thinking, and now you're a horrible person. So go away, you're not good for me, you're not welcome here. Lose my phone number, forget where I live. And I know some empaths who have been stalked by men or women and have gotten burner phones. They've moved to other states to avoid this person. Now, several readings recently have been about that. And protect this. Moving away, moving to another place, changing your phone is probably the best most empaths can do. If you can become a super empath, you don't go anywhere. You stand up to it. And you block numbers on your phone. It's easy to do. Oh, I couldn't do that. He's my blah, blah, blah. Good. Get ready for a life of pain. I block numbers all the time. But if it's someone you've known for a while and they've just become toxic, let's say they were perfectly okay for a long period of time, they become what I call people baggage. There's mental baggage, physical baggage, and people baggage. And I wrote a thing about it, and I put it videos and put it on a chip you could purchase. Anyway, people baggage are the heaviest. They're the hardest to get rid of because you may have had an attachment to them in some way. How unhealthy it might be, it's still an attachment. And attachments, empaths get attached to people real quick, and they don't want to let go until they fixed whatever it is that's wrong with them. Failing at that, they just join the club and become like them. The super empath protects this above all else. Integrity of you is more important than them. And when you understand that, then it becomes kind of easy. This is more important than anything out there. Relatives, close friends, family members, screw them. This is more important. This is your tool. This is what you work with. And empaths are always on quest to help people and save people and make them better and guide them in ways. They pick up stray dogs. They have 8 dogs in their house and 6 cats, or 8 cats and 6 dogs. And their empathy is killing them. And they have a lot of bad friends that have been abusing for years. They just may not even realize it. The super empath turns it around on them. Often you can take their own phrases. Stop doing that. It annoys me. You're not the right woman for me anyway. I'm so much better than you are. You're really not good enough for me. Turn it around on them. They start getting snarky and narcissistic and up on that pedestal. Whack them down a little bit. You're really not that good looking anyway. I don't know what I ever saw in you. Turn these things on them and you'll see they'll run because they don't want to hear what they're doing. They're spewing out all this hate and for a reason. Control. They like you under their thumb. They don't want you out of that thumb because who knows what you might say or do. So oblige them. Say some things that might hurt you to say to them, but look at the reaction. They go away. They stop doing it. Turn the tables on them. That's what a super empath would do. I don't know that every empath can become a super empath, but that's what got me out of being an empath and taking a lot of crap. Kiss my ass. Go away, you're not good for me. Don't call me. Lose my phone number. We don't have anything in common. What are you still doing here? There's the door. And that old one, don't let it hit you in the ass, get out quick. Bleeding hearts like us find it hard to say those things. If you want to take a lot of abuse, and it actually frees my mind to help people better, in a better manner, because I don't have that always depressing me, taking me down, making me feel bad about myself. I don't have that anymore. Why? Because you don't let it in when you tell someone, kiss my ass. You're not important to me. I could tell you, I did one. I was working for a company, and I was called into the office, and they had a new lady manager, and I didn't know her, but I knew she was from P&G, if you know that company. And she knew a lot about P&G. She knew nothing about the product we were making, absolutely nothing. And she said, I'm disappointed in you. I said, you think I give a damn that you're disappointed in me? I said, you should be kissing my ass right now, because I'm the only one here that knows what's going wrong. I said, you came from a company that used 6 ingredients to make something. Easy to do. This item has 10,000 parts, and each one has to work perfectly, and they're all handmade. So kiss my ass. Of course, I got fired. And since I'm a medium, my parting words were, this company will be around 5 more years. It was a 125-year-old company. I said, you're going to run it in the ground, 5 years, you'll be bankrupt. To the month, 5 years, bankrupt. People all through pensions. I tried to tell them, and failing that, I wasn't going to take any abuse over it. You see what I mean? Empathetic people try to help other people. When they fail at that, and then you start taking abuse, kiss my ass works real well. It may get you fired, but no job's worth it. And here's a good one. Most empaths do better working alone. The work environment's too toxic for most of us to work in, which is why I've been self-employed since 1979. I haven't worked for anybody. Works out real well. Can't tell myself to kiss my ass. So everything runs smoothly when you're running the operation. You don't have all these things that impede upon your ability to work. Anything that alters your thinking about yourself and what a good person you are and the job you're doing is something you need to get rid of. The nearest cliff. Or, you're not good for me. Go away. Don't come back. Lose my phone number. I never knew you. What I ever saw in you before, I have no idea. But right now, you're toxic. So, go away. Now, some people can turn toxic and negative and hurtful, and then at some point figure it out and turn back the other way. They can become that person that you knew that weren't that way. Feel free to invite them right back into your life. Okay, you've changed. I have room for you now. Do it on your terms. Don't wait for an opening. These people stop yelling at you. Just jump around and say, kiss my ass. Nobody should be that important in your life if it impedes your ability to make this work. Empaths, you're all helping people all the time. If this doesn't work, think of the people you can't help. And you're damaging yourself, sometimes beyond your ability to make this work again. I notice a lot of people in their 50s and 60s start saying, kiss my ass. They just get fed up with it. They get fed up with the toxic boyfriends and girlfriends and the job they have, and they plow their own, they just quit. I'm done with this. I'm going to go dig for gold in Montana, or wherever you dig for gold. Anyway, short video. I guess it isn't all that short. Imagining how that, I start out. I just have one word here, and the other side guides me into a much longer thing because some things need more explaining. Have I said "kiss my ass" enough? I don't know. I don't know. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Go away. You're no good for me. And don't come back. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.